Go for it.
Welcome, everyone, to the Horrorcast 82. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
No, it's okay. We're not talking about Spider-Man in this one. That's a whole different story.
I'm very pissed, and here's why. This is going to be a Bates Motel Psycho Horrorcast. Now, rants, fury. I mean, my face is going to turn beet red. I am a huge Psycho fan. I saw, the first one on TV, and I saw the second one in the movies, the third one in the movies, fourth one was on Showtime, I think. And then they had the shitty NBC Bates Motel thing, or whatever it was. And then they came out with Bates Motel on A&E. Fantastic show. They did wonders. Vera Farmiga was an amazing actress. They gave life to Norma Bates' character, where she was like your favorite, okay? Even Norman, you loved him, Freddie Highmore. And then things got crazy. Things started getting crazy where season 4, that I just didn't, if you ask me season 1 and 3, season 4 got crazy. Season 4, I wasn't happy that they started turning Norman. I can understand why, because he's got to become psycho, But let's forget about that. Let's just go to my main gripe. So we have a woman writer, Chris. Okay? Of Bates Motel. Now, if we were shallow people, and if we were closed-minded, and if we just jumped the gun, we would say, oh, because she's a woman and she's going to do the shower scene, she ain't going to do it. That's what everybody would say. Like a lot of people would say that if they were just closed-minded or whatever. We wouldn't say that. So, stuff happens this season. They basically put the Psycho movie in 2 episodes. Okay? Right before that happens, they do this weird twist where they say that Norman is Norma Bates, his mother. He's mother. Outside of the house and outside of the motel. Meaning that he goes to like a gay bar and is picking up men and having sex with men in the car. And he has no idea he's doing this until he wakes up in his house and he throws up and he feels all this weird stuff everywhere. And then he starts seeing visions that, well, where's it going to go? D and the B, basically. Horrible. Not only that, Rihanna is supposed to be, now I was against her originally as Marion Crane, okay? I really liked her as Marion Crane. She was great. They did the unthinkable, Chris. They have Norman worry about her and say, leave before something happens. Go off. And her boyfriend comes to the hotel. He goes in the shower. And Norman kills the boyfriend in the shower, but not with the wig, not as the mother, but as Norman Bates himself. Normal.
Wow.
So he kills the guy normally, as a normal person, as himself, not as a split personality, not as his whatever. Now tell me, Chris. Am I fucking crazy? But what was the whole thing with Psycho, the movie? What happened with the shower scene in the movie, Chris?
He was dressed up like his mother.
He was fucking dressed up like his mother.
And he killed it, yeah.
He fucking didn't matter. He was nice to her. Didn't mean shit. He fucking killed her because he was his mother, right?
Yeah.
Because he was a split personality, whatever, right?
Yeah.
You fucking ruined the whole point of Psycho. Completely ruined the points. And the point being that He's fucking crazy. So he's supposed to kill the girl in the shower with the fucking hat on, with the wig on, as the mother. Like, it's like, I understand that they did it already, which they even fucked that up too. Because he shouldn't have been killing other people with the wig on. That was supposed to be his first kill as the mother, or whatever the hell it was. I don't know. But the thing is that you ruined the whole thing. You disrespected the classic series, the classic movie. You ruined the whole thing. The whole reason you have a series is to honor the original. So you totally screwed up the Norman Bates character. You totally screwed up the mother character. And you killed off her, which was, they could have did it without killing her off. That would have been interesting. That, because he kept stuffing bodies to look like the mother. Remember, like from the movies, we were like, oh, he would get a new body, and that's his mother in the chair, remember? I mean, she didn't have to die in the show, but whatever. So it's beyond fucked up now. The show is so fucked. Now, all of a sudden, he's like, I know you're not my mother, but let's make a deal. You have my body for half a time, and I have my body for half. It's like, what? What are you talking about? What is this? And he killed himself as him. He's not supposed to kill himself. He's supposed to kill his mother personality. So I'm done. 4 more episodes to go. I'm done. It's over. It's over. They ruined it. You might as well not even watch it at all now. You just wasted everybody's time. And it's a disgrace because, you don't want to like when they change things.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have to change things, I understand, but don't forget your playbook. Don't forget the way it's supposed to be. And it didn't matter even if they copied the shower scene, right? You can't fucking change it like that. You can't fucking do that. You lose the point. The point is that he is his mother. He could be the nicest person to you, and he has no fucking clue when he becomes her and he kills you. And that's the point. You're not a psychologist. Now you're trying to be like a psychologist. Well, he doesn't have to be. No, that's the point. He's not supposed to make deals with alternate personality. He's just not supposed to have any control over himself whatsoever. And that's why he's screaming, mother! Right? He's always screaming mother, and he has no control.
That's the way I always thought about it.
That's the way it's supposed to be. He's not supposed to have control. He's not supposed to make deals. He just has no memory that he was his mother. He has no memory. And they ruined it for me. And it's sad. It's sad. And I would really love to see what everybody else thinks about that. I think everybody's still in shock. So that ruined it for me. And then there's stuff too. I mean, first of all, Norman Bates was not gay. And even if he was another personality, that was never said in the original series. They never did any of that stuff. I know it was older times back then, but there was no insinuations that, like, outside of the house in the motel, he became his mother. It wouldn't make sense for him to become his mother outside of the house or the motel, because that's where she lived. That's what her business was, So he wouldn't be running around through town as mother. So they lost me. And the writer, I think, biggest mistake of her career. Nothing personal against people, but they ruined it for me. That's that. What do you think, Chris?
Well, I mean, I've never watched the show, but I mean, if they've diverted that far off the track, I mean, that's kind of weird.
And you got 4 episodes left, so what the hell are you going to do now? Psycho is done. And Rhiannon's gone, by the way. The character left, she has the money, she's away. What was that about? I mean, was that in the contract? Don't worry, you don't have to die in the shower? I mean, I know people were traumatized when it happened. The actress, right? Traumatized, and even Jamie Lee Curtis was traumatized. She's the daughter. She never took showers ever after that. After what happened to her mother. So just don't change shit unrecognizable. Our favorite horror stuff. That's bad. That's my rant, Chris.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
I ruined Nightmare on Elm Street. They're going to do weird shit with Jason. Maybe it's a good thing that Friday the 13th didn't come out. We're gonna do like Magic Rock or something.
Yes.
That's why he's alive. A meteorite landed as he drowned in Crystal Lake,
Yeah.
glowing, hit him in the chest, right? God.
Yeah, like you see, it comes from space. It's like a 1 in 4 billion chance it hits him, and then like he's on the bottom of the lake drowning, and then all of a sudden he stops drowning, and he's just like, I can breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that time where, and I love Halloween also. I seen this alternate cut of the shitty Curse of Michael Myers, right? I think it was a thing you had to buy it was like a thing you bought in a convention or something, you know? So I seen this scene that they cut, that this was supposed to be a shitty ending, right? And the guy threw rocks on the ground. Supposed to be rune stones. You ever see that scene?
No, what the
And
hell?
yeah, they had an alternate ending for Halloween 6. And the guy threw these rune things on the bottom. And Michael Myers is like, it's like mystical. I can't do shit because I can't. And it's like, you know, they placed it right, you know, he couldn't jump over it. And then they got away. And it was like, right?
You know what this sounds like? This and the Bates Motel thing. You know where I'm going with this. You know what this sounds like?
Yeah.
Hey guys, wouldn't it be cool?
Yeah. You know that was said.
Wouldn't
it be cool if we kill a guy in the shower and not a woman? And wouldn't it be cool if, you know, understand that the whole concept of Psycho is he's got to be his mother with the wig? Wouldn't it be cool if he wasn't his mother? If he was a normal killer like all the other killers in the whole entire world, just a normal killer being themselves, killing somebody. Wouldn't that be cool? That's original, right? No.
Wouldn't it be cool?
Wouldn't it be cool if rune stones stopped Michael Myers? Wouldn't it be cool if all these town people burned Freddy Krueger and he really didn't do anything? But then we'll do at the end that he did do horrible things, more horrible things.
No, it wouldn't be cool.
No, not really.
Hey, wouldn't it be cool if Jason's machete was like the source of his power?
Right.
And his soul was channeled into it? And anybody who touched it became part Jason? Wouldn't it be cool? Not really.
Well, we'll do one for the past.
Go for it.
Wouldn't it be cool if Jason's weakness in Freddy versus Jason was water? Because he drowned? Wouldn't that be cool? No, because he always goes in the water. He walks in the water. He's under the water. He swims. He does everything in the water. So why would he be afraid of water? Then he would never go in the water, ever, in any of the movies. So no, it wouldn't be cool. Not like Freddy. And Freddy's been burned how many times after that anyway? He's such an evil bastard, he doesn't care. He's not afraid of fire. Wouldn't it be cool if Leatherface has tons of girlfriends as a popular kid in high school? And then he gets the machete? Not the machete, the chainsaw? God.
Wait, that's it though. Wouldn't it be cool if Leatherface, instead of having a chainsaw, he had like a machete, but it wasn't a regular machete, it was a chain machete.
Right.
So you pull like the handle and it starts like spinning, but it's not as big as a chainsaw, so you can like slash it around more like freely.
Wouldn't it be cool if Machete, the character, had Mel Gibson in it as like a Darth Vader type character?
Actually, that was pretty cool.
I know, that was pretty funny. That was actually pretty funny. That one.
That's the one exception.
That's the only one.
Wouldn't
That's
it be cool?
Yeah. Right.
Yes. Okay. We'll give you that
yes.
one.
That was. That's the one. That's the only one.
Yeah.
The only one.
Oh man.
The only one ever.
Seriously.
Wouldn't it be cool if Han Solo had a different real name? I don't think so.
It's gonna be something stupid like San Holo.
They called the dog Indiana.
How did we get into Han Solo on the horror cast?
That's not even a thing. That shouldn't even be a thing for the movie. I don't know. What else are they doing now? Wouldn't be cool. What are they doing now? Is there any news that just broke? Maybe.
Horror wise, not really.
Yeah.
Not that I know of, anyway.
I know Saw's coming back.
Yeah.
Chucky. You know.
There was this movie, or there is this movie, I should say, that's coming out called Phoenix Forgotten.
Really?
About the Phoenix Lights incident that looks somewhat halfway decent, at least.
Oh, you reminded me. So what is it called? Phoenix Lights?
Phoenix Forgotten.
I gotta look into that. Did you ever see the Ouija movie?
No.
Did you ever see the prequel? Like they were supposed to be a sequel, but they made a prequel of it?
No, actually.
Okay. I saw on last weekend. We got on demand Ouija Origin of Evil.
Okay.
Blew me away.
Really?
The movie was amazing.
Wow.
The movie was so good that they kind of want to rewrite the first movie,
Sure.
but they screwed up because they had an after credit scene that totally confused the shit out of everybody.
Really?
Yeah. So, and of course, the actress that they had in the movie was in Insidious 1, 2, and 3.
Uh-oh.
So confused the shit out of people with that too, because they thought it was connected to Insidious. I gotta tell you, watch Ouija, because the one from Bates Motel is in it. The one that plays Emma. She's a great actress.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the first movie, but I loved the second one. The second one was top for me. Really good. Takes place in like the 50s. The husband died. The mother is trying to con people with fake seances with the kids. And the act is getting thin, and they got to try to find a way to make money off of people, saying that they're talking to their dead relatives and stuff. And they find the Ouija board game. And they get it, and they have rules. You can't do it by yourself. There's so many things, and the lady broke the rule right away, and her kid got possessed.
Oh.
And that actress, that's the kid, is amazing. Her face is like so innocent, like but deadly type of thing. Scare the shit out of you, I gotta say. So, Matrixlord212 highly recommends Ouija Origin of Evil. You have to see it. It's gonna get sequels now. It's amazing. And it's not every day that we get something that stands out that could be a franchise thing, but this was great. So, highly recommended. And I wait to see the news on the Halloween sequel, I guess. Because it is a sequel. Somehow. And anything else? Anything on Alien?
I know that they showed some test footage at, I believe it was CinemaCon. And, this is going to be a slight spoiler for Alien Covenant, so if you don't want to hear, stop watching.
Yeah.
The footage apparently confirmed that David is the villain of the movie, other than like the the neomorphs and the xenomorphs.
Right.
And the rumor, or I don't know if it's a rumor or if it was confirmed, apparently he's the one who released the black goo onto the engineer homeworld and basically killed all of them.
Well, they ripped his head off.
They did, yes.
So he's like, well, F you. I'm going to bring that shit to your home.
Yes. And this doesn't bode well for Naomi
Naomi
Rapace's
Rapace.
character. Yeah.
He turned on her, yeah.
Yeah, he probably killed her.
But she's going to be in a whole movie by herself. The next one, supposedly.
I guess. I guess we'll see what happens to her in Alien Awakening or whatever it's called.
Which I don't think she does, but whatever. We'll see.
But they said that the footage looked really good.
I can't wait for that. They moved that up, too. So, all right. That's going to be for our case. We'll be back with other stuff. Take care. Bye for now.